Come on, I'm already late. Just configuring this stream, just bear with me, guys. Morning, me and you, version 2. Neith, Marion, good. What do I think about the SPX? Let's have a look. It's up on the day. It's gapped up this morning. Looking reasonably positive. I mean, it's just for the whole of this last 2 months, since the beginning of April, we've not moved anywhere. It's just sideways, really, since the beginning of April. But yeah, I mean, it's a positive day today so far on the SPX. But let's see. Hey, Zip. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I had someone round picking up some of the furniture that I'm getting rid of, so look, lost track of time. I thought I was an hour behind, so I thought it was like coming up to 1 o'clock, and it's actually coming up to 2 o'clock, but like my time. So apologies for the lateness, but I'll make up for it. I'll make up for it. Hey, Calvis. What about gold? Morning, Irampu. Not seen you for a while. You got stuck on Spry. Let's have a look at have a look at Spry. I noticed that was moving up. It just didn't look reliable to me. Yeah. Oh, ouch. Yeah. I can see how you got suckered into that as well, Calvus. Increased, yeah. That's actually a nice setup, and then he did the pullback. So on the 5 minute, the move up. That's a nasty fake out. I dare say a few people got suckered into that one. Just give me a second. The matter seems to be making a move. The math is up at 318s. Morning, Best Addict. Black Eagle. Just give me a second. Move this. This way. I've got the ATR on the chart here. OAL. So I've got my ATR on the where it's here on the volume profiles. All right. What was it? Got a cup of tea here and it's cold. I'm happy with that. I have to get. I'm just a bit distracted at the minute. I need to get my head in the game before I start trading. Right. Okay. Let's have a look. No trades yet this morning, and you can see, if you can see here, this where it says ATR, it's got the ATR here. So ATR on the matter right now is 6.5 cents. Breaks new highs. We could be interested in this one. New high of day we're looking for. A little blue line is the high of day, high of session. Yeah, no rush. So I'm just watching it now for as it pulls back from rejecting at the high of day. So you don't rush your trading. There's not a lot moving, to be honest. Right now, there's not a great deal of movement. We've got the matter which we're looking at. Sprite, that's pulling back now. Luna, not great volume. Howler moved up on good earnings, but it's kind of static now, or retraced. So yeah, just patience, guys. Let's have a look at what else is moving here. Nothing really. Echo, low price stock. No, that's not it. So the mat is the one that's got all the really. Right. Okay. We'll just watch what's happening. So we've got like 20, just over 20 minutes left to the bell, and yet again a zero trade day. Well, yes, the last couple of days I've tried it, but only on the main account. So we'll see. Back west at the view out, not the double bottom there at 470, but it's not got the volume. So let's have a look at back west. At West, I'll say the double bottom here at 4.7. It's barcoding more than anything. It's moved up to the VWAP, but it just doesn't have the volume to follow through on it. The matter testing these highs again. Just broke new highs. And rejected swiftly. All right, guys, what are you guys watching? Let me know. What have you got planned for the weekend? I need to turn the TV off, don't I? What do you guys got planned for the weekend? Anything? Yeah. No, I'm just not seeing anything worth trading right now. Yeah, it's Mother's Day in the US. It's not Mother's Day here. That's March. Mother's Day in UK and Ireland is March. We'll see. Suppose my fiance is expecting something for Mother's Day. Any new IPOs? Yeah, there's 2 IPOs today. So First Person and Parazone. So First Person, they've not launched yet. So FP is the ticker to watch out for, and PRZO for Parazone. Those are the 2 tickers that are scheduled to launch for today. But as of yet, they're not even priced. So I'm not sure. They might get pushed till next week. We'll see. There's no guarantees that they will launch. Let me just have a look. Have they been pushed or not? Yeah, they've been pushed. So they'll be next week now, if at all. So no. Let me see. Has it been withdrawn? Steinway was withdrawn on the 9th. But yeah, no. So there's no IPOs today. We had a couple, but it looks like they've been pushed. They're not even slated for next week by what I can see. So maybe it's maybe they'll end up in the weekend after. Yeah, I've had nothing since last Friday. Kenview on Thursday last week, Alchemy, and then Accelerant. Those are the last 3 IPOs that I can see. But yeah, no IPO today from what I can see. Oh, good Lord. Well, there is a Father's Day, it's just nobody celebrates it. I think it's ridiculous. Mother's Day being replaced by Parents' Day. Shut up. Parents' Day is when you go and visit the school for parent-teacher meetings. Yeah, guys. Sorry, but there ain't a lot of movement. There's yeah, I know Calvis The whole woke movement is driving me nuts. Like the world hasn't got bigger problems. This really is a genuine case of first world problems. Let's see that Russia-Ukraine conflict escalate and other nations get involved. You'll see how quickly that woke movement dissipates. I'm telling you, you'll see how quickly feminism disappears. When the Titanic's going down, the women and children first. You didn't see anyone worrying about me being misgendered then, did you? But you'll get a load of blokes with beards and moustaches going, saying I identify as a woman, donning the wife's dresses in today's woke culture. How dare you? I find that offensive that you misgender me just because of my facial hair. What is it they're saying? Hard times breed strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times creates weak men. Weak men create hard times. I can't see it myself, but yeah, look, it is what it is. I was shopping for Richard Mille watch there last night, and I looked at the one I wanted, and I thought, no, it's too definitely no. Okay. Talk. Right. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, I missed that breakout. I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it today. Oh yeah, expensive. It was a limited edition one, and I just liked. I saw. I don't know where I saw it. You know what Google's like. You talk about it, or you've got an interest in something, and then all of a sudden you've got advertisements and stuff across the board. And I don't know what it was. I saw the Year of the Samurai, I think it was called, the Richard Mille. And I thought, oh, that looks beautiful. I had a good look at it, and then I went on the website, Richard Mille, Year of the Summer, and I thought that's brilliant. And then I started looking for prices. No, I'll wait. I won't be getting one of those. What's my thoughts on Damat? I'm just watching it now. If it breaks the $0.50, I'm getting in. Depending on the volume it breaks it with, but we'll see. It may halt at open, John. Yeah, absolutely. If it's volatile enough, then it will halt at the open. That's the whole thing with volatility halts. Yeah, I just got my first AP there recently, Maxine. Oh, it's quiet on the Western Front, absolutely. Morning, Tom. Let's see. The matter's only the only thing that's really moving with any kind of significance is the matter. And there's no leverage on this one either, so I won't be trading it on the small account. I probably could do. But it's only going to be small size, which is probably not a bad thing. Let's watch for some volume coming in. Look, we've got 10 minutes to the 10 minutes to the open, so I'll probably wait till after the open. Wait till the bell rings and see what presents itself. There's a few things that might so SPRY surge pays possibly might get some volume. Can't see it. ARS Pharma, so SPRY. Had a move up. That's one to watch at the open. It's below the VWAP right now, but I don't mind that. We've got Demata, which is what's on the screen right now. Luna seems to be making a move up today, but it's on lower volume. So unless we get volume in after the open, could be interested. Guard Force, again low volume, but it's making a move up. So let's see. Is it easy to borrow there, Vols? Got shares to borrow on that one, SPRY. I'm just going to wait for the open now, I think. I'm not so sure, Tom. The thing is about range-bound markets is they tend to fake you out a lot. So the S&P 500 being range-bound for the last, well, since the turn of the year, really. It broke out, I suppose, in February. It did have a dip in February, but I would certainly say since the end of March, we've been range-bound. And yeah, I think it could last a few months. The range-bound markets are usually the transition between bull and bear. So, oh, nice. I'll take a look at that later. If it continues selling off and there's nothing else to trade, I might go short on it myself. $7 right now. Nothing. Funnily enough, as we say that, it's starting to make. Thought it was making moves, but it's not. Have a look at Guard Force. No volume on Guard Force, so yeah, I'll stay away from Guard Force. Our loop. Yeah, our loop's not looking great either. Below the VWAP. Right, guys. Guess we'll just watch the matter up at these highs. See if it can break out above 350. Morning, Neil. We'll see. Okay. We're ready. May as well make a cup of tea while there's nothing going on. I'll wait for the kettle to boil. Well, that's what I'm thinking, Tom. Maybe if it's kind of topping out there at 340, 347. So if we get it at the bell and it's below 330, in the 320s, which is it's testing 330 right now. It might move back up after the bell and kind of a gap and go. That's what I'm kind of thinking myself. We're short of gappers again, so like yesterday. So yesterday, just yeah. Well, SPRY. It's looking like ARS Pharmaceuticals, so it's looking like it's made its move up. This could come back, but it needs to get over $7, $7.25, and hold over $7.25. Nasty sell-off though. I don't know who was it that said that they took the trade, got suckered into it, and then yeah, it's a bit of a nasty sell-off. It is what it is. Now we're back in it. Sweet jiffy. Nope. Doesn't matter. Pulling back. Let's a little over a minute left for the pre-market session. I had a brutal day yesterday, Ronan, let alone Mara. So let's hope I have a better day today. Yes, I know, you're licking your lips, but I've got no treats for you. They've not given enough likes. It's not enough likes on TikTok for this one to get a treat yet. She's waiting for one. So let's get let's get the like count up, and we can give this one a little treat, can't we? Eh? A little treat. Who wants to give this one a treat? So tap the screen. Let's get that like count up to 3,000 likes on TikTok. If you want to help out on the old on YouTube, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Really appreciate it if you do. We've got 20 seconds to the open, so I'm just going to switch the scanners over to the regular session, and we'll do it all again. All right, let's see what the market's going to give us. If anything. Guard force underneath the VWAP. Back west under the VWAP. Yamata pulling back a little bit. Luna not really doing much in terms of volume. Yeah, okay. Hoth, HOTH, the ice world of Hoth, for all you Star Wars fans. Yeah, so crypto's taken a bit of a battering over the last couple of days. Binance has been pausing withdrawals on or restricting withdrawals of Bitcoin, which is like, I knew that was coming. I told you that weeks ago, guys, that there's going to be other exchanges are going to start some shenanigans. There's a few red flags on crypto, which is why I've got out. I've got Cardano still, but it's not a huge position. So we just tapped the pre-market high on Dermata. There we go. We broke the pre-market high, so I've just got in. And break the $0.50, I'll add to the position. Oh yeah, there we go. Looking for 375. Looking for 370. Test of 375. $65 on the ask. 67 is the high of day so far. A whole bunch of sellers at 360 now. I need to get past. There we go. Got past those. Take some off. Up at the top there. I'd say Bitcoin, you'll probably see another 17k Bitcoin before things get sorted out. Or it might get pulled back to the VWAP then, but looks like we're getting support at 330 instead. Yeah, absolutely, Calvus. One trade a day for a small account is more than enough if you're patient enough. It only takes one stock to hit your goal. So yeah, I would say being patient is valuable. Where's the volume gone? Come on, don't matter. Figured you get at least 375 out of this one today. Yeah, it's up at $26 though. I'll have a look at that in a moment. GSIT is moving up, breaking highs. That's a much cheaper stock. GSIT. Should have stops in place here. Current low of day is 325, which is where the VWAP is. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Nice, good red start to the day. That's just what we want, isn't it? So GSI Technology. GSI Technology, specialized disclosures, that's about it. There's no real significant catalyst. BLBD. Bluebird Corporation. Let's have a look at that one. Guard shot up and broke 550. Getting rejected now. Yeah. Bluebirds. 40-cent spreads. 67-cent range. 70-cent range. Let's have a go. What's the reason? Q2 earnings. Bluebird soars on strong Q2 print. And they get a buy from Dave. So good analyst ratings and good earnings. Let's see. Pac West finally got above the VWAP. Yeah, she's not got the volume. Not got the volume to continue here by the looks of it. But we'll see. Spread's 30 cents. Make a new high here, might be interested. There you go. There you go, Tom. Yeah, just be patient. Just be patient. Hey, Virgo, good to see you. $740 is the current high of session. What's the low of that one? So it's kind of 715. So yeah, this doesn't look. There's a bit of shenanigans going on around here on this one. I think we'll see. Don't like the look of it. There, look. Let's just wait. T-Tex, Direct. Let's have a look. Some of these. Yeah, no trade there. Oh, Dropbox making good moves. Why? Analyst ratings earlier in the week. Yeah. They had earnings on Monday, but they weren't great. So I don't know why Dropbox is moving up the way it is. That's to the downside. Let's go back to Bluebird. Retest these highs. Let's see if we can. Well, so do I, Andrew. Let's see what happens. Right now, it's not looking like there's a lot to trade. Luna trying to make a move up. $27.20 from rest of the highs. High of day currently $27.35. Spreads are 10 cents. Range 60 cents. I say 10 cents. The spreads are 35 cents. The spreads are a bit flaky. 25 cents now on the spreads. So probably not worth risking because it is a higher price stock. Over the VWAP, we've come back to test it. Now we're looking at breaking highs here over 750 on SPRY. So let's see. This could really move. What's the spreads? Don't mind a pullback. 65. Well, there you go. Top Financial, very much a pump and dump, it seems. Problem with Spry is getting hit by an offering. I don't want to be too deep, just in case they hit the market with an offering. It's getting rejected at 65 by the looks of this. A few sellers there. Not huge. It's not a huge wall. Yeah, well, there's a 10,000 seller there at 65. Yeah, that's why I'd say, I mean, a lot of these companies are just garbage companies. Don't hold bags. Cut your losses early. It's not a crime to make a loss. Is what I'm saying. It's a crime to make a big loss. So cut your losses early. You can always get back in if it turns around. There you go. Should see $8 on this, I think. $21. High of day 85 now. $86, $87. Go for $8 here. A test of $8 at least. There's 88, 89, 90, 95, 95 again. I'll just take half of that off, lock it in. The range currently 25. I'm going to put a 20-cent trailing stop in place, and I'm going to add, if it breaks 8, I'll add for the break of 8. Well, that's why my brokers had a 250% margin requirement on it. If you were shorting it, you'd be you might be in good in a reasonable position. And the S&P 500 vomiting. Wow. Let me just show you this one. I'll come back to Spry in a second. Got the stop in place, so I'm okay. S&P 500, look at that quick vomit all the way down to the pre-market lows. 412. So this, well, it's still green on the day. That's a bit worrisome. I see news pending. It's right. Okay, so it's a halt news pending. Okay, that's not bad. Necessarily. Rejected at 8. Alistair, not much. First trade was a red one, as per usual. You know me. take a little bit off there and get stopped out for the rest. So I'm $450 red at the moment. Are you short or are you long on that, Kyle? I hope you're short on it. Let's just have a quick look at the chart. I've got this down as a volatility pause. So yeah, it's I don't think it's suspended. I think it's just halted. Fatty, where you getting your news that it's suspended? I mean, I've just got it down on my montage. It says it's halted due to a volatility halt at 9:43. So is the news is the news saying it's halted for another reason? That says it's a volatility pause. So. Right, okay, so I've got a volatility pause at 9:43, and you've got temporary suspension of the securities of Top Financial terminating at 11:59. Right, okay. Fair enough. It's just it's halted, it's suspended then. I guess if you're short, you're good. If you're long, ouch. SPX. Can you get into SPX for a sell? Of course you can if you want to, but I'm not selling it. Trading suspended till May 25th. So there you go. Your equities held until the end of the month there, Kyle. Unfortunately, you're in a bit of a nasty situation. Right, now we're in 818, 820. We're looking at 820. Got in a little bit of, oh, got in pretty much on the nose. Should have waited for the break of 820 though, really. But look, it looks like I was right. Nice little flag. Bull flag breakout. Let's see if it actually does break out or whether I just fake me out. This is not, it wasn't reliable pre-market by the looks of it. But we'll see. I'm going to get 850 on this. Well, it's not gone yet, Kyle, but yeah. Trading suspended. The likelihood is that if you've got $1,800 in that, you probably will. It probably will resume trading a lot lower. Spry's not halted. It's here at $8. Looking for 850 here. We get 850. What's the 879 is the halt level. 840, 844, so 849. I'll just take a little bit off at the top there at 850. And I'll put the 20-cent stock in place so I can play with a little bit of safety. This halts at 887 is the halt level. I'm back in the green. got halted. I got stopped. So yeah, 20 cent was too much. Should have had a 30-cent stop in hindsight. But halt level 901. So back in the green. Pre-market high of $9. Good stuff, Alistair. First day back and you're over goal. Good man. Halt level. Is it halted? Is it broke the 922? Yeah, halted. Is it? Let's see what we're looking at. Looks like a nice gap up. Initial gap up to $10. I'll take that. Come back to that. I've not traded the small account yet, so I'll come back to that in a second. So let's have a look. I could have traded this on the small account. Let's see what else is moving. Doesn't matter. So spry halted. I'll come back to that. I've not traded the small account yet. So we're in. So that halted at 9:55.54. So we should get a resumption at just under 10:01. And anything else moving though, guys? G6. So this is GSI Technology. It's moving steadily up on earnings, apparently. Biggest move over the last 15 minutes, but I thought that might have been spry. Apparently, this, oh yeah, because it's a small, lower price stock, some percentage gain. It's based on percentage gain, so yeah. But spry's moved up. It's over 100%. Is SPRY. What's the resumption price on SPRY? Let's have a look at. $9.30. So slight gap up. We're nice at over 10, but we'll see. I've got a trailing stop in place at least. So. And this is pulling back. So this is GSI Tech. Those are the two big movers at the moment that meet my criteria. Oh, there you go. For those of you that were saying that the SEC has suspended trading on top, it resumed and moved up. So top isn't. It's gone into another volatility halt just right now to the upside. So now it looks like it's a 5-minute halt. So that was like a 15-minute halt or whatever it was the before. So top isn't suspended till the 25th at all. I don't know what we're looking at, but it's not suspended till the 25th. So it's a volatility halt. So resumption price. I'm seeing 948 as the resumption price now. I hope it goes up to 10, but I'm seeing a resumption at 950, so it's moving up again. So we're getting a little bit of a gap. Why have I not got a trailing stop? Oh, I thought I had a trailing stop. I didn't. I will do in a minute. As soon as it resumes, I've got a minute left yet. So no, I've not. I've got 30 seconds. So I've got a resumption price at 948. So I'm just going to put a 20-cent trailing. As soon as it resumes, I'm going to whack that 20-cent trailing stop in place. I have a feeling this might pull back. Nice day over goal to get to finish the week. Would be nice. How do I know what the resumption price is? Because it's showing me on my montage. 956 is what it's showing me right now. There you go. I told you to pull back. So that's 7,000 on this one so far. Let's see if we can't get a continuation. Halt level up 1052. Halt level down 860. No, absolutely, Kyle. Absolutely. A big loss is better than blowing up your account. Simples. So this halt level down is now 841. So if this keeps pulling back, halt level up 1008. All right, okay, anything else? Looking really good. FSLR breaking highs. Let's have a look at that one. It's a much higher price stock, so there's a higher cap. It's a nice slow burner though. First solar. It's an incremental creeper on the day. So this is up quite a bit. Change on the day for nearly $45. It's up. $182.60 or something like that. 183 yesterday. What did it finish? Closed yesterday 183.19s, and it's like 225. So it's like over $40, $50 nearly. Emmanuel, this is my main account. So my small account, I've not taken any trades yet, but I'm looking for a trade. So this is the account. I've not taken any trades yet. So this is the account that I'm looking at, that I've got $963 on. So $963.15. Probably should have traded this on the small account. I wouldn't have made as much money, but granted, but it would have got me to goal, and then I could have switched over. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah, that's not something I want to be trying to trade. Look at the spreads on it, they're terrible. 30-40 cents on it, on the spreads alone. This might move if there was enough volume in there, consistent volume, and the spreads weren't so erratic. This could be interesting. Just broke pre-market highs again, the second time. There you go. It's moving up, but you can't trade that. You just can't trade on that movement. The 30-cent range and spreads as much as, so currently 25 cents. So no, 26 cents on the spread, and 28 cents on 24 cents on the average true range. So no, you can't trade that. That's just not. It's not cricket. Risk too much. What's Alistair's tyres doing? Good year. Traded this. This is probably one of the only things that went well for us yesterday. So they had earnings yesterday. Had a good day yesterday. It's having a bit of continuation. Yeah, the S&P 500 is absolutely vomiting today. It's just gone. Well, it just went briefly red and is about to go red again. It's currently green. Well, it's just gone red again. There's no red on the days, the S&P 500. So, yeah. Vomit City today. It starts to make a move back up, then I might be interested, but it's a big flush down. Look at it from a 5-minute point of view. That's a big red candle. That's a totally engulfing red candle. Is that not a good sign? Harold's Restaurant. Scan Therapeutics. No margin on it. Need leverage. There's leverage on Carol's Restaurant, but there's not enough volume. Let's have a look at TCRX on the main account. Don't need leverage on the main account. The LBD approaching high of day. Yeah, it's just not got the follow through on TCRX. The LBD approaching high of day. Let's have a look at the high of day here. Currently at 27.40. New high of day. Just broke through it. Well, am I going to get filled? Guess not. That was a bit weird. Let's look at Spry again. That candle there, 872. So if it gets back over the $0.75 level, I might take a position on the small account. It's just starting. Just a starting spot. 250 shares or something. Let's see. I'm not too worried about the daily, but for support and resistance levels, Ari, Andy. Yeah, 810. Key level pre-market as well, 810. Ari, the daily, it's very choppy sideways. It's a bit like the whole market. It's quite a big range on the daily, but it's right now it's at a key level. 2250 is and that area is a key level on the daily. It's found resistance there several times over the last couple of months. So that's Ari. Not particularly volatile when you consider it how much it's up on the day, 18%. Yes, Spry, well, there is volume in SPRY. I don't know why you're saying there's no volume in it. I mean, it's done 25 million shares today, and the last 1 minute candle did nearly 500,000 shares. So I don't know why you're saying there's no volume there, Faz. I mean, you look at 25 million shares across the course of today, by the way. Just put it into context. In terms of relative volume, it normally does like 312,000 on a daily basis, less than 312,000 on a daily basis. You take the average volume over the last 100 days, it does 312,000 a day, and it's done 25 million today. Now, what I would say about this is it does have an active shelf registration. Apparently, I've not even looked at that. Somebody suggested it in the chat. So rather than take your word for it, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just going to have a quick look at the SEC filings for this to see if that is the case. Yeah, this from May the 4th, from Star Wars Day. They've got an S3 registration on last week on Star Wars Day, so they will hit the market with an offering very, very shortly. Yeah, 875 is still the key level here. Ari break with it, looking to break highs up at 2260, 65. There you go, new high of day on Ari. It's reasonable volume. Can it get over the $0.75 level? What happens when they do a filing? So when they do a filing, that's fine. Basically, that gives them permission to hit the market with an offering. So when they've got a shelf registration, they can hit the market with an offering, which basically means they dilute the share float, the free float. So they add more shares to the free float, which basically means that the price will vomit. And it probably, if they do it in the regular session, most companies do it in the out of hours session, and the price just tanks. And you're guaranteed to lose at least 30% off whatever the price is trading at. At least 30%. It drops big time. Let's say it drops at least 30%. So SPRY right now, if they didn't hit the market with an offering, it'd probably hit $5. It's currently sitting at $8 at where the VWAP is. It will probably hit $5. It will drop into successive halts and gap down each time, and then it will probably start finding an FMV around $5 or something. But it might be even lower, or it might bounce and find an FMV around $6. Well, it's pulled all the way back to the VWAP, so I'll pull that back up again now, so we can see it. So this is pulled all the way back down to the volume weighted average price, which is the blue line here. As long as it's above the volume weighted average price, it is trending upwards in the longer term. So it's a good intraday trend indicator. Yeah, no, absolutely. So Ari at the moment is I mean, it's gapped up basically, but it's I wouldn't say it's extended, because it's if you look at the resistance levels here at kind of 2245 from back in middle of April. So that 2250 level, give or take a few cents, 2250 is a key level. It went current high of day 2278, but it's 2250 on Ari that's the key level. As I say, give it a range, kind of 10-15 cents either side, and we're getting double top here as well. So that this probably will pull back at least to the VWAP, and then you've got to watch for the VWAP, for the break of the VWAP, and it might pull back and sell. Let's go back to SPRY. No problem, Andy. How do you know when they register with the SEC with the filing, and SEC is public? I see it in Benzinga, so I can go into Benzinga and see it in the news section. It says SEC filings, all the latest SEC filings that they've got, and the latest. What you're looking for is a Form S, and in this particular one, it's Form S3, which allows them to release shares at any time into the market, up to the full value of the prospectus filing. So all right, okay, let me have a look at SEC filings again. I want to see what the original prospectus was. Form S for back in January. I'm looking for a 424, what the original prospectus was, but just getting the various Form S's. So there's a Form S from January, and then they amended that in April, 20th of April. There was one that was an S3 in. They registered it in April. It went effective on May the 4th last week. So yeah, they could hit the market with that offering at any time. It's just sitting there. It's what's known as a shelf offering. It's just sitting on the shelf, ready for them to hit the market with it. So any kind of decent catalyst, it pushes the price up. And a lot of the reason these low price stocks, low float, if it's less than kind of $10-20, the chances are it's a garbage company not making any money. So another way for them to make money, being a publicly listed company, is that as shares are traded on the stock market, after that initial offering, the company doesn't make any money from shares that are traded. The actual share price, it doesn't matter but to the shareholders. Now, what does matter is the dividends that are coming from it. Now, if the company wants to make additional revenues from the share price, they need to release more shares because they own the additional shares. So they basically make the float bigger, so they release additional shares, diluting the percentage holding of whoever's currently holding shares of the company. So they release additional shares into the market, which they own. So when somebody buys them off the exchange, that they will get the revenue from that. So they can raise money by releasing another offering into the market. The problem with that is it dilutes the float. What that means is the fair market value or the market capitalization of the company, it isn't really changed. You know, the fundamental value of the company doesn't change. So what happens is the people that have shares in that company find that they're holding the percentage of that company that they own becomes less because more shares are now released into the market, and it is the same, effectively the same market capitalization of the company. And that's why the price tanks, because the price times the number of shares equals the market cap. So there's no fundamental change in the company structure or the company output or whatever else. The bottom line in terms of the balance sheet. So just releasing additional shares into the market is just diluting the value of the shares that are already in the market, and that's why the price tags. It's very much like a pump and dump, yeah, it to a certain degree, a little less nefarious. They would do that. They would release very often they'll release flaky news that they can put out there that is not quite, it's not quite being honest, because what they're putting out there is usually it's true, but it doesn't mean anything. So they release news to try and pump the value of the stock up. The press team will release news to try and pump the value of the stock up, and then when the stock goes up, it'll get to a level that they're comfortable with, and then they'll hit the market with an offering, and you'll see at least 30% get at least 30%, and very often it might be 50-60% of the current stock price gets wiped off. Again, it depends how much of the float they're going to dilute it by. I mean, currently the shares outstanding on this one at the moment are just shy of 95 million, almost 95 million shares. I don't know what the actual free float is, but because that's the total shares. But if they release an offering, that will increase. So yeah. Yeah, there's no volume though. It's 300,000 shares traded all day today, Tom. You need volume. No volume, no trade. No volatility, no trade. You need both volume and volatility for the trade. I'm going to take a gentleman's break. So that's just halted, does it? Not quite. Up level is $6. G-sit. That was a nice little pump from $3 up to 380. Can it get over $4? That's the question. Yeah, the method, it kind of moved up, and I got pinched on that, and it's selling off all the time now. It's just 250 shares. Let's see if we can break high of day here. Current high of day, 84. I'm looking for $25. The upside. Where's my little triangles? I'm looking for 85. 84 is the high of day. Looking for a new high of day here. This is the small account, by the way, in case you're wondering. Looking for 85. There's 83. And we'll get that new high of day. Pull back. Now we've got a bit of a double top there. Give it a. That's the resistance level. I'll give it to the resistance level. It breaks new lows. I'll just put the little horizontal in there. Give it to the $half. I'll stop in there at the $half. Still looking for that new high of day. My stop is just below that where it's found support already. Yeah, I saw that, but it didn't have the devil horns until after I got in, so I was looking for the move back up, and then it pulled back. So I put my stop in there at that support. So it's pulled back to 355 on a couple of occasions, kind of 350. There we go. I got stopped out. Look, it's sometimes doesn't go your way. SPRY, it's down at the VWAP at the moment. Not really doing much. We've got a narrowing, kind of a descending wedge. I'll put SPRY here, and you'll see what I'm looking for. It's looking very weak right now. So look at this on the 2 minute, for example. Okay, you've got a narrowing, descending wedge. Where's my trend line? Descending wedge there into a flat bottom. And where's my horizontal? So you've got this descending wedge into a flat bottom. That typically will break downwards. We'll see. Yeah, small share size. It's a small share size. It's the most I could afford, really. without any kind of leverage on this small account. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. I don't trust this one right now at all. It did as well on the move up, but I don't trust this right now because it's just broke out of that wedge, possibly for a liquidity grab before then attacking that that flat bottom again. S&P 500 still moving to the side, still breaking lows. PCRX. Ouch. Ooh. Now that's what I call vomit. That looks like an offering. Let me have a quick look. We're just talking about SPRY, but TCRX, T-Scan Therapeutics. Circuit breaker to the halt side. So I'm not seeing anything newsworthy to warrant that right now. Let me just see if there's any shelf on TCRX that could be the Form 3. No, that's not it. There's a Form S there from last Wednesday, but it's an S8, not an S3, so that's more for benefits, employee benefits. So I don't see any particular news catalyst on this, but that looks like an offering. Yeah, there you go. So this had that's from November though. It's an active S3 from November. There's a shelf from November. So this is, I think that's an offering. No, maybe not. It does have an offering for a shelf from. I'm not seeing any news catalyst for that whole $1.50, well, 50-cent drop, 70-cent drop. Might be just somebody unloading size. We'll see. Glad I wasn't in it. Yeah, there's a shelf from November. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I don't see that as curling back up. That needs to get and hold back above this level here. This what was previously support is now turned resistance. So that's typical. That is typical. The goal on the small account today is $100, so that's hopefully what we can get. Yeah, $8.50, $half getting a bit. Shut up, dog. Excuse me. Not sure. It looks like it's trying. Let's take a look. Do I recommend taking multiple positions at the same time? It depends. If you're an octopus, and you can look at multiple screens at the same time, and you've got multiple montage open and stuff, and you can concentrate on that. I know somebody that does 3 positions, up to 3 positions at a time. You can have multiple positions open if you've got stops and take profits in place. If you've got range stops in place, so you don't have to concentrate on swing trading. You can have as many positions open as you want. Day trading, I find it's better just to concentrate on one position. That's me. You might be different. Once you've got a stop in place, you've got the safety net, and then you can switch over when it starts reaching the profit areas. That's fine. But I prefer to just concentrate on one at a time. The octopus with the eyes of a fly. It's a good question, Neith, but it means changing my setup if that's the case. And quite frankly, I don't want to start changing my setup. But I won't be able to I won't be able to trade pre-market or post-market if all I'm doing is market orders anyway. Market orders don't work in the out of hours session. I'm in the regular session now, so I'm not going to be trading highly volatile stocks with wide spreads on the small account. The risk just doesn't warrant it because I don't have the equity to support the risk. So the spreads are going to be narrow anyway. So the limit orders that I'm using are likely to get filled pretty much instantaneously with the small positions anyway. And yeah, I've not been getting hit with multiple fills most of the time with the small account so far, so it's not really impacting me to use limit orders. The answer is no. Although you've got a double bottom here. So if this gets back above now, retests the $0.50, it might then curl back up. But I can't see it. We've been in the hour. We've been in the market a little over an hour now, and the liquidity is drying up a little bit. Volume's kind of drying up a little bit. We'll see. Where are you seeing that, Vols? Right. I'm not seeing any. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. I don't know where you're seeing it. $8.47. I've got company reported the FDA's advisory committee that they voted in favour of benefit risk assessment for NEFI, the treatment of severe allergic reactions. I'm not seeing anything to do with fraud. Let's have a look at GSIT. This is just consolidating sideways. It probably will break down because of that flat bottom. It typically break downwards. Let's have a look at GSIT. So it's curling back up. Key level here, as I say, is the $0.50. Which is where we got out. 348 was where we exited last time. Back in. Why is my triangles not there? It's surprising how much I rely on those little yolks. Looking for a move back up. Let's see if we can get that $0.75 level at least. $63. Bounce on the $0.50 now. Business wire, right? Okay. I'll take a look at that later. I'm not seeing it on the Benzinga news. I'll give this 10 cents. What's it getting? So it looks like it's faked me out. Where's my triangles? Let me just finish this trade and then I'll have a look at the config again. It does that occasionally. Resets to an older yes, super chip. There's quite a number of books. So How to Day Trade for a Living by Andrew Aziz is a good one. I was only discussing that this morning, funnily enough. In fact, there's two parts to that. They're both pretty good. Part 1 and Part 2, obviously. Yeah, it's gone a bit choppy at the minute. This breaks below 340. I'm gone. There we go. I'm gone. So we're approaching kind of max loss. Not quite there yet, but we're approaching it. Yes, I have, Jobby. I do indeed. Yeah. Damn, why's that happened? I don't realise how reliant you become on the charts. Yeah, I just got faked out there twice, so it looks like it's not being fair and reliable. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, baby girl. How many likes have we got? You're getting a treat anyway. You're getting a treat anyway. You've got to stand up for it though. Oh, there you go. Off you go. Well, spread the word, Calvus. To be fair, the channel's only been going for like a little over 12 months. So it's come a long way in 12 months. And it's like 14,000 on TikTok. Getting close, approaching 2,000 on YouTube. Yeah, it did. Spry did die. Broke down below the VWAP. Well, small account. If I lose another $8, realised that's kind of, I'm going to knock that on the head as a red day. 10%. I'm looking for 10%. I'm just shy of 10% in the red. So $963. So basically gives me $96 is my is the risk I'm giving it for today. No IPOs today. They've been pushed out. There was 2 IPOs today, Zia, but they got pushed out. So there's no IPOs today. I can't even short this. Someone said that Spry was easy to borrow. It must be just not on my platform. So I guess you get better. It's easier to borrow on Think or Swim. It's just not easy to borrow on this with my broker. Yeah, that's no trade there at all. Domata is pulling way below the VWAP, so we're not looking for a long on Domata. Let's have a look at what else is moving here. Yeah, there's just. So I've got hard to borrow here. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong ticker. Let's go back to. Also, no, I've got hard to borrow. So ARS Pharmaceuticals, often known as, affectionately known as Spry. Yeah, hard to borrow. So I'm not. Yeah, I've got the triangle. I've just done that, Doji dude. It was the configuration on the chart, so I've just altered that. So let's have a look. G6. So you can see the triangles are back now. Apologies for that. My bad. I don't know what happened. Yo. Oh. No. You can't trade that. 106 shares, but it just doesn't have all to hold up. I ought to take a look at it. PCRX. Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything moving right now worth getting in on. Now we're looking at a potential kind of W shape here, but I've got faked out twice on GSI, so GSI technology. So I'm looking for the confirmation this next time. All right, okay. Maybe it's different from on sterling is different to DAS. I don't know. All right, fire away, Neith. Not like we've got loads of movers at the moment. Spry trying to come back round again. Back over the VWAP. All right, back over 810. That was support. It turned into resistance, so that's the key level now, 810. It's over the VWAP. It had this whole flat bottom. It finally broke under it. Now it's trying to get back above it. So let's see. Damata, no. Damata's down at 276 right now. It's way below the VWAP. The volume is just died. It's dead. There's no. It's died right out from where it was. So if it comes back, it needs more volume for it to come back. No, I don't. I have I base my trades my entries individually based on the volatility of the stock. If it's moving like this one is, if it's moving well enough, I'll trade it. It doesn't matter. I don't let emotions cloud my my entries. So if something moves up well, I'll trade it. If it's got a catalyst and it's got it looks like it's got reasonable potential, just because I've lost on it previously. In fact, I'm probably more inclined to trade it again if I've lost on it, because the fact that I took trades on it in the first place suggests that it was volatile enough for me to think that it's going to move a certain level. So if I took trades on it already, it's volatile enough. So the likelihood is I would take trades on it again if it's starting to move in a favourable direction for me. I'm out to 810. Move this stop up to 810. 809 I'll do. It's got range, I'll give it that. I mean, it's down to 18 cents. It was like a lot bigger earlier. My cut-off there is that previous support, which became resistance, which is 810. So if it doesn't break out here, I'll get stopped out and I'll be locking the small account and move back over to the main account. I'll have I'll take a red day hit on the small account if I have to. Which is about 80, so I'm risking about 170 on the day, ish. Give or take a few cents. But I hope that makes sense, Neith. I mean, why would you be scared of a stock that's moving? So, for example, let's take GSIT that's faked me out twice. If that now starts to go parabolic, it's faked me out twice and I've lost $90 on it. Why would I not jump back in and make that $90 back? There we go, we've got a 10-cent trailing stop in place now. 20 cents is the range, so I probably will get stopped out, so I'm going to cancel that. But swap it for a 20-cent trail. Let's see if we can't get that back. Half off. That's not what I was trying to do. That was a bit stupid of me. Well, it's okay. We'll typical when you push the wrong button and you're trying to take profit and it puts some kind of range stop in there by accident. GSIT, why are you in GSIT now? It's CSI. Looking, take profit at the $half again. I haven't even got 10 cents yet. Oh yeah, 10 cents now. I'm looking for the $half. Doesn't want to play ball. He's up there as well. Could have been green on the day. Volume dying out a little bit. I'll just I mean, sometimes you find that a stock, it has your number, and the way it behaves, you can't figure it out. And in those cases, you put it on the no trade list. I've got very few on my no trade list. And let's go looking for that $half. 45, 40, 45, 46. Oh, come on. Rejected at the $half. Looking for the $half. Didn't quite get there. Got 46. Shut up, you. I'll take you out in a minute. Let's go again. Double horns. I'm going to get out. I'll take the $25. I don't know what you're mourning for. I was late starting, so I've got to make up the time. Only right. Yeah, that's why I got out, Vol. Then sometimes it's choppy. That's just the way the market is. Sometimes it's choppy. And if it's choppy, it's choppy. I'll take you when I'm ready. I'm the boss in this relationship, not you. You don't tell me when you want to go out. I tell you when I'm taking you out. Cross your legs. I don't have that option unless I borrow. Wait for some locates. And so you should be, Faz. People saying Eric Ten Hag is the new messiah. All these delusional Man United fans. He's lost more games in his first season than Ollie did in any season. So just put that out there for context. Yeah, so 850 is my goal now. It was the goal before, but I'm not getting in until it gets to 850. That's the 5 minute candle is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a 5 minute entry. The 1 minute's a bit choppy. Pixis, CGEM, all moving. Spry's number 3 on the momentum chart right now. So again, it got back up to 850 on the ask, rejected. That's why I'm waiting for the break. Well, actually, he's not. How's he won more trophies than Liverpool this season, Marcus Rashford or Eric Ten Hag? He's not. He's won exactly the same amount of trophies as Liverpool this season. I think that just speaks volumes about the delusion of Man United fans. Yeah, it's a triple top. So unless it fills that wick, I'm still looking at. I'm not looking at the 1 minute. I'm looking at the. I'm looking at the 5 minutes. So I'm looking for a new high on this period here. So I'm looking for a new 5 minute candle to break a high. It needs to get over 850. Trying to watch the level 2 thinning out at 850, but it's not thinning out. No, we're getting rid of a flat top formation there on the, at 850. So I'm just watching for the level 2 orders to thin out. Like it's squeaky bum time for both Newcastle and United. I think Newcastle are good. They've got a good goal difference, so I think they should be good. Got a better goal difference than Liverpool. There's nothing else moving. This is the top momentum stock right now, based on my momentum scanner. So this is ARS Pharmaceuticals. ARS Pharmaceuticals. ARS Pharma. Comes back up. We might get a break next time it tests the $0.50. It comes back up. And I suppose there's an argument for an inverse head and shoulders as well on the 5 minute. Not a very strong one, but yeah, what kind of volume is it on? JXJT halted. I'll take a look at it from a volatility perspective, but it's not hit any of the scanners, so I'm assuming it's not on great volume. So we're getting higher lows into this. So we're getting an ascending wedge into this flat top at 850, which typically will break upwards. Let's see. The more it taps that resistance line, the more likely it is to break. Okay, we're pulling back again. Just going to switch over and have a look at JXJT. Give it a miss for now. This is too close to that. I do like that gravestone doji there. Gravestone dojis are they're kind of bullish. That looks a bit weird. You just kind of work out. This doji looks red, but the volume candle's green, but it's a doji, so it should be blue. You know, opened at 43. Yeah, just closed at 43 and change. That's why it's slightly green, but it's looking red. I don't get it. Each to their own. Okay, let's GXJT. Yeah, there's not enough volume. So this halted to the yeah, you can't trade that. That's garbage. Yeah, it's just garbage. There's not enough volume at all. Back to spray. Just retesting that $half level again. Trying to. Garbage stocks. So this is the small account challenge, and it is a challenge. It's proving to be a challenge. Yeah, Damata is they're at $3. Curling up to the VWAP. Will it get over the VWAP? I'm not so sure. The volume still hasn't come back in. Well, what I'm waiting for with Damata would be the volume to come back in. And if the volume comes back in and it kind of breaks 330, then we could be then it could be of interest. Which was the last swing high. So Spry is kind of giving up the ghost. It's coming back. It's going to probably try and build up a little bit more momentum to try and get over that that seller wall at 850. In the meantime, we can look at Damata whilst we're waiting. So look at this. Really, 835 is where I will be once it's over the VWAP confirmed, and I'd say look at this swing high here, 835. That's really the area that I'd be looking as a potential entry. I have this candle's 334, so 335. It's not even breaking the VWAP, so it's struggling to get over the VWAP. Are you trying to get back up to the $half here? I didn't know it. Yeah, in relation to its trading today, if you look at this across the course, look at this on the 5. Oh, this is not Damata, this is Spry. I want to look at Damata. Okay, so Damata, look at it on the 5 minute. Okay. See, you always get the spike in volume that first 5 minutes. Then you look, the volume's slowly dying out. If you look at it on the kind of 2 minute or whatever, look where the volume is right now, where it actually make moves. So the volume's dying out. We get a little bit of increase in volume as it started to curl back up, but it's not sustained. So you need that volume to sustain. Apex. Let's have a look at Apex. Top of the momentum. Apex Medical Corp. Just no volume. Can't trade it. For my home. Don't think I'll be trading this on the small account. 20 cent spreads. No, absolutely not. Wadi. Now I could trade Wadi on the small account. Wadi International. If it had volume. Again, it's not got volume. Yeah, so we'll just... I don't know. And GXJT, I'll take another look at that if the volume starts to come in. Now, sorry, it spiked up on resumption from the volatility halt, and then it's just died off again. So GXJT, you can't trade that. It's like 114,000 shares traded all day, and a quarter of that was in that 1 minute candle here. This one candle was a quarter of all the shares traded today. So no, there's no trade there. All right, let's look at this SPRY coming back up for the break. Do we get the break this time? A lot of sellers there on 49. So we've got this flat top at 850. We're waiting for this break of 850 up to the upside. If it breaks 850, we'll probably get 870 in the first pump. Yeah, give me 15 minutes and I'll take you for a walk, okay? I'll take you out in 15 minutes. I'll wrap it up in 15 minutes at the bottom of the hour. I was half an hour late, so I'm continuing till past. There's an argument if this pulls back towards 810, that inverse head and shoulders I was talking about, or $8 even. It depends. So if you're the point is, once you've got to goal, and you finish trading the stock that's got you to goal, that's got you over goal, you finish trading, that stock's dead. Do you stick around looking for more? You know, if you stick around looking for more, the chances are you're going to get in. If you see something moving, you're going to get in and take it. That's the thing. If you stick around looking for more, you're going to get greedy. If you lock it down, lock your montage, walk away, then the chances are you're at goal. You've got green, you stay green, you get to goal, you get out, you walk away, your time's your own, you do whatever you want. So that's why you've got to set realistic goals, but they've also got to be challenging goals. So you've got to have goals that it's not going to be easy. You get in, and it's not going to make much difference to your day. So, for example, I've got $250,000 to equity to trade with. To make $200 relatively easy. So that's not setting a realistic goal. If you're going to trade it like a business, you really want to have a business mindset. If you're going to trade it as a hobby, have a hobby mindset. By all means, stick around and trade, paper trade for as long as you like. Get as much practice as you can. Here we go. There's a 16,000 seller there. Anybody want a Mr. Whippy? So the 16,000 seller on the level 2 at 850, still not. Okay, Mr. Whippy, I don't want an ice cream. You leave the door open because it's a nice day, and that comes around and ruins your buzz. The matter trying to make a move back up, it's all back over $3 briefly. Yeah, there's an argument for the inverse head and shoulders here on this. shoulder one, head, and then shoulder two. So when this breaks 850, we'll probably get 80 cents, I would imagine. Hang on a minute, what's moving nicely here is JWSC. With monkey's blood. Unicorn dust. Yeah. Again, no, just made a move up, but the volume's not consistent. So FSLR, First Solar. So First Solar's made big moves. Across the course of the day, you look at this, it's moved like $40 intraday. So it's currently up 25%, but it's a higher cap stock. So I'll have a look at that on my main account if it continues. Yeah, we're just struggling to find anything worth trading right now. Anybody seeing anything? I'm not. Yeah, the market's very choppy, Hugh. It's very choppy. There's not a lot moving at all. Yeah, briefly. Got rejected hard though. Yeah, fair enough. Sounds about right, .net. How often is it like this? It's cyclical. Like I say, I don't mind. When you're in a range market like we are at the moment. Overall, so look at the S&P 500. I'll show you the S&P 500. The S&P 500. Put this on the daily. See this kind of range bound market here between 406 and 416 on the SPY. Which is the S&P 500, if you look. So since the end of March, we've just been range bound. And that range bound, go nowhere, do nothing, sideways movement in the market produces a lot of chop. When you're in a trending market, whether it's upwards or when it's downwards, so this was a trending market here. This was a trending market here. This was a trending market here. This was trending up. This was trending down. Trending up. Now we're just range bound. When it's range bound, you get a lot more chop. When you're trending, you tend to get a lot more breakouts that sustain. So that's how I find it, Hugh. Anyway, I could be talking out of my rear end, but yeah, it's at the moment very choppy, and we'll have some good days and we'll have some bad days. We'll have no trade days. We'll have days that perhaps it's worth you know, putting your money on, putting your mortgage on a stock. So yeah, let's go back to the 1 minute and okay, so to set daily goal, because that's how I do my business. And I think if you operate in a business, well, if you're trading as a hobby, then just take the best trades you can and don't. But I set myself targets. I've come from the world of sales, quite frankly. I'm a very competitive. I'm a very driven individual, very competitive individual. I need goals in my life. I need to set myself targets. If I don't have that, then I'm just kind of wandering aimlessly. So it's important for me to set daily goals. I have an annual goal that breaks out monthly, and that breaks out daily. And of course, I can correspond that based on 5 times daily. I've got weekly goals even. So I set goals on a regular basis. But if the opportunities that when the market's hot, I'm not saying that you know get to goal and walk away. I mean that's what for new traders, absolutely. When you're an experienced trader and you realize that the market's hot, there's a lot of volatility. You can get to max loss, stick around, recover it, and get to goal. You've seen me do that last month. You can get to goal and stick around and carry on. When the market's hot, by all means, make hay while the sun shines. But if it's like it is right now, if you can get to goal, it's time to walk away, because you just the chances of you actually giving the proceeds of your gains back increase the longer you sit at your desk in market conditions like it is now. So you need to set yourself rules. Right now it's a losing day across the board, and I need to take this dog for a walk. So G sits back over 350. 360 is the breakout level on the 5-minute. Yeah, JWAC just didn't have the volume earlier, so the matter back up over $3 as well. Yeah, it's probably just not breaking through, so I'm just going to kind of knock that one on the head. What else do we have? Let's switch over to the main account. I think I'll probably just take the hit on the small account today. $67. So about $85 estimate net. Saying 85 on the yeah, so probably at $90 if I'm in the hole after fees and charges apply. So I'm 2,200 away from goal on the day. Yeah, you can't trade that. It gapped up, then pulled back. So NanoX imaging reaching that pre-market high 2104 20. Yeah, it's just tapping the pre-market high. You've got a bit of a nice little pullback there as well. Start forming a flat top, sending wedge into a flat top, which is, as I've already discussed, is a bullish pattern. Volume's not great though. Volume isn't great at all. Well, that seems to be what's have a look at Jin again. No volume. That seems to be the problem across the board here. Is the lack of volume. Look, guys, it's Friday. It's probably better just to knock it on the head and let's see. Let's knock it on the head and come back on Monday. Enjoy the weekend, and I will be back on Monday now before the market opens. So we're finishing green on the day on the main account, but we're slightly behind on the small account. I'll come back and have a look later after walking the dog, and if there's anything worth taking, fine. If not, we'll just lock it down for a small day, small but profitable day. Yeah, I don't know about going to the pub, but I'll probably get a bottle of wine or something. We'll see. Okay, take it easy, guys. Have a good weekend. Just have a good weekend. That was for, I feel like a school teacher. That was for me and these guys.